My name is Alison Wagonfeld, as you just heard, and I head up marketing for Google Cloud. So as you can think of Google Cloud of everything from the infrastructure all the way through the models, through our platform, Google Cloud Platform, through agents. And I'm going to talk a little bit about what we're seeing with AI in marketing and also some of how our own team is using it. So in terms of just thinking, what are the problems that we're all facing? Let me know if any of these are true for you. I don't have enough people. Where are the slides? I don't have enough people. I don't have enough budget. I don't know how to measure what I'm doing. And I can't personalize to that level. Pretty much every single marketer, probably actually most of you, all feel these same pain points. And that's a lot of what AI is set out to fix. People, budget, measurement, and personalization. And so how we're thinking about it is that initially we thought, well, we need an AI strategy. But of course, as we thought more about it, is that what we really need is to use AI to run our strategy. And that's at the highest level, our focus right now with AI in marketing. So looking first at people. So imagine if in general your work was more delightful. And that's probably one of the first things that all people that marketers are focused on right now. And I'm going to show you a short clip about what that looks like now that we're using some of our own tools and technology. Let's go ahead and play it.
There we go. Not too bad.
Hey, Dad, what's that?
Just trying to get my sketch ready. What do you think?
It looks nice, but, it needs a cool car.
Have at it.
Cool. Where's it going?
It can go anywhere.
Somewhere like a rainforest? No, the North Pole. Or somewhere really sunny and sandy, like the desert. And my teddy's driving. But wait, look, Daddy, the road is broken. It's a cliff. Good thing he's got rockets. Punch it, Teddy. He made it.
Thanks. That's just how I pictured it.
So that video was created by two marketers on our team, and some of their kids, actually. And it's an example of now what we can do with just prompting in marketing. And it's just changed the whole nature of what our jobs look like. Here, let me go ahead and click. So what's happened with some of the newer models that we're using, like that was with VO and Imagine, those are video and our text models. But what we're also doing, so generally I'm doing a B2B marketing, is building campaigns with just a click. We can take just a basic PDF, drop it into our tools, and instantly create the web pages, the landing pages, all of the assets, the emails that we need. So in general, work that had been so tedious is no longer tedious. So that is certainly freeing up our people to work in other areas. And so what do people do now? Because I get asked this all the time. What is your team working on now that you're using AI so often? So 75% focused on higher value work, and then 36% on some administrative areas that we're generally slipping into nights and weekends. A lot on well-being, which is great, and I mean, we're all running 1,000,000 miles per hour. I'm sure all of you right now. It's probably the hardest we've ever worked, and to be able to have a little bit of time back. And also training and development. And that's been a key part of our team, of being able to up-level the skills on our entire team with AI. What's been most successful for us are these little 10-minute, what we call AI boost bites, whereas people are learning and generating new areas, be able to share that out with the whole team so that we can just keep training every single week because the technology is coming so fast. So that's from the people side. What we're also seeing now, I'm sure you've heard this term now a bunch today, agentification. This is a really big part of what's happening in our marketing orgs right now. For the first time, I'm starting to see org charts actually with agents on them instead of adding more people to tasks. Teams are building agents. We're right now rolling out a new product called Agent Space that allows everyone to be able to self-serve and create agents themselves and also working with our broader tech teams to be able to build out scaled agents across the board. So across all of these different areas within marketing, we are now seeing agents on our teams. And from a budget standpoint, you can imagine now that if we can prompt everything, where are all the different ways that we can save money in what we're doing. The photo shoots that used to cost, sometimes $100,000 or more, being able to just put in a prompt, and then also to be able to, of course, change. I'm sure you've seen this all over the place, that you can now change the backgrounds, change the spaces, change the form factors. All of this has been a lot of budget savings for us. In terms of creating a video with a prompt, the VO3, raise your hand if you've tried VO3. I think it's just getting, so hopefully you've been playing with it now. So what we can do, originally you were, with VO2, you would prompt and just see the video. Now that we've done it, we've been able to take a prompt and play audio with that as well. So this is an example of a prompt that you may have seen out there with just this audio. Let's go ahead and play the quick video.
This ocean, it's a force, a wild, untamed might. And she commands your awe with every breaking light.
So it looks super realistic, right? That was purely based out of that prompt that you see on the left. So go ahead, play with VO3, and it's super energizing to be able to just kind of play, and you can actually access it on Gemini and just be able to build your own videos that way. Now start stitching them together with some of the products we have, for example, with Flow, really changing how we can do our marketing. Now, clicking on. Next slide, please. You may get to just keep seeing the same sailor. Okay. Other areas that we've been using now are Notebook LM. Hopefully that, again, is something that you've seen before with creating podcasts with just a few clicks. What I did is I went ahead and took, so again, next slide. So this is Notebook LM. What I did is I took the website of this conference, and then I dropped in my presentation. And I'm going to go ahead and play a clip for you of just what that would sound like if we just can go ahead and just build these instant podcasts. Can we go ahead and play that? Or not? Okay. So let's go ahead and play the sound of the podcast. All right, or not. But this is something, hopefully, if you raise your hand if you've used Notebook LM. Okay, so pretty familiar with it. Again, this is something, it's great for research areas. A lot of students are now using it, and also been super helpful for being able to just take a bunch of text and then create different forms of audio to be able to consume that in different ways. From a measurement standpoint, so this is the third area that we've really been focused on within using AI in marketing. And one of the biggest things that we've been able to do is essentially be able to talk with our data. So being able to just ask questions to get that information. In the past, we would have teams of people and measurement analysts, and now being able to just access it, again, in just pure prompt-based format. And then the last area that I want to talk about is around personalization. And so this is, for those of you who've been students of marketing, there's always been this concept of the 4 Ps, product, price, promotion, and place. And personalization has really now become the last key area of that. It's really kind of the 5th P now. Again, so yeah, sorry, again, I'm having some clicking slide areas. But what we've seen now with personalization is about being able to change the way we do marketing, which has always been the holy grail of marketing, is the right message at the right audience at the right time. And now being able to completely change that around and actually do marketing that is so personalized and so location specific. This is an example of a campaign that was done by a partner of ours, where as that truck, so this is one of those trucks, where you've seen those like digital billboards, every block that this truck moved to was able to actually change the messaging on this. So it just kind of changes the whole base of location, the whole concept of what location-based marketing looks like when you can use Gemini to just generate different types of notes, all based on lots of streams of information real time. So marketing across the board can be just a very different way of becoming a conversation with our customers at different points in time. One of our customers that's doing this right now is in travel, where, you know, of course, as we're all working through travel, you're always kind of trying to book just the right thing. But imagine, again, if that could just be a conversation. Again, next slide, please. So this is an example, one of our customers, IHG, of just being able to communicate. And this is getting more and more sophisticated, as you've probably seen, whereas you can basically, what was a chatbot before, we were just talking about agents, are now becoming agent-like experiences with, as you're communicating, you can now book, you can now go ahead and see visuals of the places that you're going to. So this is all happening real time, both with consumers and for all of our Google Cloud customers. So what are we seeing right now? Well, certainly it's a new day for marketers. We are now seeing that our people can certainly do more. Our budget is going much further. We are being able to measure, make better decisions. The personalization that's we're able to do now, be able to use all of our new tools. The generative media tools is probably one of the most exciting parts that I'm seeing in marketing right now. But before I wrap up, I do want to share a little bit of both a cautionary tale and a positive tale of what we are seeing. So let's go ahead, next slide. I'll show you a picture. You probably wouldn't know who these people are, but these are brothers that originally created, actually in France, the Lumiere brothers, who created cinematography. And this was 100 years ago, but when they created it, they actually thought, like, this new invention, oh, what are we going to possibly use this for? So they basically put it on the back shelf. And in fact, because of that, they created a law that is called Lumiere's Law. If you can kind of click to the next bit, is that we often view new technologies through the lens of all that we can do right now. And I think that's a cautionary tale in marketing, because we're at that phase right now with AI in marketing where we're taking a lot of our existing marketing and saying, oh, imagine if we could do this photo shoot with a prompt, or imagine if we could create this video this way, or imagine if we can personalize. But what is really exciting for me is what's going to happen now. In the next year or two, the whole concept of marketing and personalization and what we do, I think, will change. And that is why I think we are truly at the golden age of marketing. And so I guess that's the last kind of point that I want to leave you all with, for if you're marketers or you're doing marketing on your team, is to take a step back and to really imagine what is possible. Because I think that is where, if we're all back here at Raise next year or the following year, I think marketing will be one of the areas that are probably most dramatically changed by the AI technology that we're seeing today. And we are thrilled within Google to help provide the foundation for you all to use that technology to change. Certainly as a company that's worked with marketers for many years, and now within the Google Cloud group, as we're providing the technology for all of you to do, I hope that you feel inspired and really push the ends of what marketing looks like now in the age of AI. And with that, thank you very much.